welcome to today's graphic design tip of the day. For today's tip, I'm going to show you how to download and install brushes into both Photoshop and Photopea, which is a free program almost exactly like Photoshop, so that we can add those to our design. Now in this specific example, I'm going to show you how to use one of the templates from Quiver, which is a free augmented reality website. You can see quivervision.com is written right here. They have a bunch of free templates that you can use. In this example, it's designing your own flag. And if you've never used augmented reality before, it's a really great opportunity to experience it for the first time. You do need to download the Quiver Vision app on your phone to be able to scan this to actually see this come to life. And if you don't know anything about augmented reality, it is going to be the combination of the real world that you see in front of you with something that's computer generated, making this kind of mixed reality that you can interact with. So again, this is a great example to get started. I also will have a few future videos that will show you how to actually create your own augmented reality. So let's go ahead and get started with downloading a brush. I'm on brusheasy.com. There's a bunch of great free brushes here. If you search anything like the word grunge, you can see that it's going to take us to all of these awesome brushes. Just make sure that you're not downloading the ones that say premium. Those are going to be the ones that you'd have to pay for. I've used this one a bunch of times. This is a great one, a high resolution grunge brush, and all you need to do is click the free download option. You shouldn't have to sign up for the account. You can click off of that and just click back on it again and download that brush. In about 5 seconds, it should download onto your computer. And it's in a zip file, which if you don't know, that's a condensed file. You can't actually open anything from this file onto the program unless we unzip it or extract it. So I can do that either by right-clicking on it and extracting it. Some computers you can just double-click and it'll automatically extract the file as well. Or simple enough, if you go into the file, we're looking for the ABR file. So if I grab that file and simply drag it to my desktop of my computer or into any other folder, and I double-click on it, it's going to automatically open up in Photoshop. So if I click on my brush tool here and scroll down from my general brushes, you can see that all these different folders are ones that I've downloaded before. So as an example, here's one right here. I can change the color of whatever that is. I'm in a grayscale document right now, so it's going to show that in grayscale. But the goal of your brush is to make a layer right above your document, and then when your brush is selected, just click once. We can do Edit, Transform, and Scale to resize that if you want to resize that. Again, you can move it around with your move tool anywhere where you want it to go. If I was going to add something else, I would definitely make a new layer before I do that so I can freely move that as well without adjusting my original design. And if you want to rotate it or change anything else, there's also other options under Edit, either Free Transform where you can kind of do everything like rotate it or resize it. And when you're done, just click the Move tool and it'll set it back in place. So that is in Photoshop. In Photopea, it's pretty much the same thing, but one extra little step. So here I have my template opened again. I'm going to make a new layer above it always. And to install my brush here, it's just clicking on the brush tool, and then next to it on the left-hand side, you're going to see the number of the brush, so the actual brush of how it looks, but next to it is just the brush with an arrow. If I click the arrow down next to it and go to load.tpl, I can find the brush that I just downloaded and click open, and it'll add the brush right into my program here. So again, I can change the color, and I can grab that brush here in my menu. It doesn't put them in folders in this program like it did before, but you can still click on the one that you want and bring it over and kind of see a little preview of what it would look like before you stamp it on. Again, just make sure you're on that new layer so that I can always go back, move it around, or transform it to what I want it to look like. When you are completely done with this, if you are doing the augmented reality from Quiver Vision, like I am showing you right here, it's super simple. Just take your phone or your tablet and open up the Quiver Vision app, scan it with the camera on the app, and you'll see your work come to life. I hope you enjoyed today's graphic design tip of the day.